Civil society organizations want the government to drop the 0.5% tax proposal on cash withdrawals from commercial banks. This follows a leaked letter to the Governor Bank of Uganda seeking his opinion on the proposal considered by the government as a measure to widen the tax base. Hakim Wampamba has that report.
The latest government proposal to widen the tax base continues to receive criticism across the board. The civil societies, including Civil Society Budget Advocacy Group, CSBAG, Tax Justice Alliance Uganda, among others, want the idea that many have viewed as a retrogressive one dropped. Government is seeking to introduce a 0.5 tax on withdrawals from all commercial banks.
More people decide to keep their money in their homes, in small boxes, because if an individual, for example, a citizen, decides to save the little they have every month and have something to invest later on, when they get to learn that of what I'm saving, when I come to withdraw it from the bank, I'm going to be charged 0.5%, reducing the little that I have, they will decide to keep the money at home.
Jen Nalunga, the executive director SEATINI, notes that the proposed tax is, among others, predatory and destructive to the economy that increases the tax burden on the already burdened taxpayers.
And this may have undesired trickle-down effect of reduction of bank transaction amounts. Relatedly, the proposed tax is likely to reverse.
The players note that the economy is already crumbling, urging that taxing withdrawals would injure the economy that has already been brought to her knees by COVID-19.
Businesses have closed. Businesses have let their staff go. So it should be a time to salvage businesses, not to burden them further. So the timing of this measure is bad.
To Agnes Chirabo, the government is being very unfair.
Government wants money, and the appetite to get money by hook or crook is growing by the day. But as a government, it has to operate like a parent.
Considering the plight of government to fast-track the domestic revenue mobilization, civil society has tabled a number of alternatives that, once implemented, will bankroll the resource envelope of government.
Don't tax people who have companies domiciled in Mauritius. Mauritius is a tax haven. So you find that there are even Ugandans who have businesses in Mauritius. They don't pay taxes here.
Civil society advises government to play a key role in bolstering the financial sector to ensure that financial inclusion and mobilization of funds for onward lending, and adopt progressive tax measures to ensure that equity and inclusiveness is woven within the taxation system.
Engage in a broad rethink of domestic revenue, resource mobilization architecture.
Tax experts are warning that the heavy hit from COVID-19 pandemic spells doom for the domestic revenue mobilization. With the domestic revenue basket projected to decline by 116.5 billion, according to the eyes of civil society, government could be rushing to eat the laying bud, which casts another question on other taxable alternatives that government could be able to take on. Hakim Wampamba, NBS, Live at 9.